Hey guys, Mtg here, bringing you a standard two-man. I don't think this hand gets much better, a little bit land heavy, but we're going in. So let's name Human. And we don't have like the nut draw, but swinging for 3 on turn 2 is pretty nasty. Okay. I believe that changes things up. I believe that changes things up a bit. Now, I must tell you, not a boss with the deck just yet. However, we are gonna try to get some beats in. Let the beat rock. Okay, so we're playing against a number of things here. Looks like the Aristocrats. Don't do it. Okay, that's fine. That is... oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Some of these draws are not like the others. Some of these draws are not like the others. Just sometimes the deck is not fair. Not fair decks are not fair. Bash, bash. Bash, bash, bash. Bash, bash, bash. So he takes. It makes me think maybe he's got like Doom Traveler or something. This start is just ridiculous. I mean, maybe he's got like Tragic Slip, Doom Traveler to get back in this. I assume he probably is just pairing here. Okay, Lingering Souls does nothing. Only thing it does is prevent this from swinging. Okay. Flinthoof Boar is not a human. I think we just play the frontline medic here. And if this doesn't get the job done, then I don't know what will. Okay. Alright, so all of these I assume are getting chumped. I'm not going to give him a free kill with the mayor. Just not letting him have the mayor, because he will eat the mayor. He will just nom on that mayor's face. So I assume chump chump maybe go to 3. Okay, so chump chump chump, save Aristocrat. Seems fine. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's see what happens here. I don't think there's much that he can do to get out of this. Even with like Orzhov Charm and things like that, these guys are just too big. That was one heck of a draw I had. I mean, sometimes you just don't beat draws like that. Even if he pairs here, he's still taking Infi. I mean, I have to say that I believe this party is over. However, must note that this boar is only a 2-2 via no mountains. Okay. Flashback the Lingering Souls. That's fine. It's got 1 up. And this time around we're going to be able to do this. Okay, so make red. This nerd. Triggers, triggers, triggers. Oh my gosh. So many triggers. Roar. Roar, roar, roar. Yeah, that's the GAME. God, all gas. Yuck. I don't even know what to do in this matchup, to be perfectly honest. I have to assume these come in. to deal with flyers, and I have to assume as much as this is good, it's not great. Assume Reckoners are good. Assume pacifisms are not great. Assume Boros charms are decent, but we can't dilute the deck to, you know, dumb it down in order to mess with things too much. I don't really like Thalia in this matchup, although it is a first striker. I think if we're adding Gruul Charms in, I don't know if these are better. I think we're gonna just try to go for some like crazy drawers. I feel like 2 of Boros Charm is correct. As you can see, I've never A, really played with this deck, and B, played against the Aristocrats much, so I apologize. I know these don't come in, I know these are pretty bad. These are probably decent that they have first strike, but not amazing. These actually seem pretty good. But once again, like, what do I take out? You know, like, okay, all this crap is coming in. What's bad in this matchup? What comes out? I have to assume Rampagers are still decent in racing, but we're on the draw, so maybe that changes that plan. Reckoners is probably good, but if we're bringing in Fiend Hunters, we don't want Reckoners. Is Lightning Mauler good? I don't know. Maybe we want 1 less Spear and 1 less Charm. Kind of feel like I want at least 2 Boros Charms. This is 61. I have to assume Boros Elite is not amazing. I'm going to bring in 1 Fiend Hunter. And we'll rock this. See how this goes. Okay, well, this is a snap keep. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Yeah, we keep this. This is fine. Okay, so he's got his own human. Play our own champion. Maybe we should have waited on that a turn, because I know he could just kill this. Okay. Maybe he's got Tragic Slip, that's fine. Okay, Doom Traveler. Yeah, I had a feeling he had that. Okay, another Mayor. We can't really get a Kraken with these guys. So I think it's probably best to play out this. This. Now realistically, I could have hoped for a hasty creature and played this instead. Like I said, there's going to be some learning curves here. Okay, so he's got a 3/3, which is problematic. Ooh, that's going to be a problem. For the record, this card is going to kick our butts. I don't see why he doesn't swing for 5 here. I gotta draw an answer to this. We need like a Searing Spear or Fiend Hunter. Anything. We're gonna just take. We're gonna be dead. I mean, this is super an issue for us. Land here would be nice. Land play both of these. See what happens here. Frontline medic. Wah wah. Kinda gotta put the brakes on, but if we're putting the brakes on, we're most assuredly losing this. I mean, I don't think he's gonna be keeping guys back. Maybe trades out there, but I doubt it. Next turn we'll be playing this and hopefully a land for this. Taking a bunch here. Okay, so like 4. Could take 8, go to 3. That doesn't seem correct. Yeah, back's against the wall this game. Big time. Okay, let's see what this madness is. Lingering Souls, that'll kill us. Go to 5. Pretty much dead, no matter what we do. Might as well try to persevere. Okay, we'll bash bash. Maybe he blocks out 1, but I doubt it. Okay, he's got a Doom Traveler to grow both of these. Also, Doom Traveler is a great blocker. Yeah, we can't win this. I mean, we need like a Gruul Charm and some other things. Okay, flashes that back. That's fine. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, this is a battle in the other way. We'll see how his attacks go, but realistically, I think they go quite swimmingly for him. Alright, and this. So we're dead if we don't block these two, and then he's just going to make a 5/5, and we will scoop. Okay, so we got to run this back now. We'll be on the play. Oh, God, Thalia makes Lingering Souls terrible. Fiend Hunter doesn't seem necessary. I mean, I saw the guy boarded in the Star City games, and I think Boros Charm is too slow. I think that was a poor sideboarding on my behalf. Okay, so we'll see what we want to bring in here. Gruul Charm seems essential. I guess maybe we just want Thalia's. They do make like a lot of his spells terrible, but he's not all spells, and we are bringing in our own spells here. Searing Spear seems pretty bad. I don't think Searing Spears are worth it. I think we're going to bring in 2 Rampagers, and I think he can probably easily prevent whatever is happening there. Okay, and maybe 1 Fiend Hunter, but Fiend Hunter seems terrible in this matchup. That doesn't stop Tragic Slip. Alright, we'll try 1 of Boros Charm. Alright, here we go. Let's battle the nut draws. This is a pretty good one. Name me a human. Show me human. Don't show me Tragic Slip. So if you Tragic Slip my guy, I'm gonna be in trouble. Shit. Oh, nice. Okay. Mathematics. Oh, fudge. That was totally incorrect. Alright, well, punt goes up to 1. Hate when lands do that to you. It's alright, we should still be okay. Gonna most likely get this online next turn. I wanted to have a Thalia there. Oh no, White Knight is a problem. Or Black Knight, I should say. He be bashing. Thalia comes down this turn. We put ourselves in a precarious predicament because of the fact that we didn't play the Thalia there. Not that that would have mattered, but this is probably... This card against us is really problematic. It's a good card, does a lot of work, kicks our teeth in, etc. We might Lightning Mauler it up next turn. I have to get him down low enough where this is a thing, where Gruul Charm, you know, practically takes over. Don't have another one. Don't have another one. Okay, Foundry there. All of these get blocked. This gets blocked out. Okay, I think this is going to be pretty transparent here. We'll give our guy haste. I think he blocks. Probably here. So... Alright. So we're basically just trying to make all of our guys survive and then swing for lethal next turn. Now realistically, he should be blocking here to absorb the most damage. I think he also blocks here, and maybe he blocks here. Okay, just making sure I didn't F6. He has to know I have a Gore Climb Rampager, so I think he has to assume, like, okay, these are my blocks. And unfortunately, his Doom Traveler is probably going to produce a flyer, which back on blocks is going to be also problematic for us. We are going to be hitting him for a lot this turn, though, and then hopefully set up our Gruul Charm for the win. Whether it's taking out some flyers, things of that nature. Kind of hope he doesn't block out the Thalia. Okay, that went according to plan. Okay, we will do this as expected. So everything worked out except for this trading. Okay, he goes to 10. We lose a guy. We don't quite have 10 on board. So we did lose a guy. We could have put it on the other guy and just let him have his own guy. Ooh, that's interesting. I did not expect to see that. That is kind of a kick in the teeth. Ugh, yuck. Quite worried about this vault turning on next turn. So what's his blocks? Do we think he tries to triple block this? I think we can't hold back. Did not expect to see this Sanctifier here. See how thing goes. Okay. So he just more or less wants to get rid of this Thalia, which makes me think that he has Lingering Souls lying around. Alright. So now I can keep my guy alive, but I think he's going to play Lingering Souls. And we're going to be somewhat dead here, but he's at 9. He's got a flyer. We're going to hope he goes Souls here and flashes it back. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. Oh, fudge. See if he bashes. Actually, you know what? I don't see why we don't blow up his board here. Yeah, I think this has to be correct. Do it on our turn. There was only a way to get rid of this. We need to draw a creature. Creature would be a very good draw here. Him drawing Vault, or him drawing a 5th land into Vault doesn't really matter quite yet if we can draw a creature now. A haste creature would be amazing. Don't be Aristocrat. That's kind of bad, but not quite the worst. That's annoying. See, it's things like that keep him alive. Alright, double frontline medic. Sounds good to me. So much battalion. So much battalion. I have to assume he's maybe got an Orzhov charm. Be great if we drew our other Gruul charm. Okay. Do that, and we will just say yes. Bear it there. So if he's got an Orzhov charm, he goes to 2 to kill this. Okay, we're trying to go to combat. We are trying. We're trying to go to combat. He won't let us. So we're gonna bash, 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 hopefully. Try to ignore any craziness. Okay, so he does have the Orzhov charm. And he will be gaining some life here, most likely. But he's also going to have to be, you know, dealing with these creatures. So assuming he didn't hit a slip there off the top, this is going to be pretty good. I'm glad we paired it with the champion, as pairing it with the frontline medic might have been better, but got one of our frontline medics blowed up, and then we wouldn't have gotten to attack anyway. We're just hoping to rip as well any creature off the top, because Now that Lightning Mauler is not connected to anything, and we get to pair. Okay, he's got a champion, which does not do anything. Maybe he swings with this. Yeah, I'll trade. Okay. That buys him some time. Would have been nice to hit a creature there, but not much we could do about that. He gets a free block there. Gets a free block. Free block. So he's going to be gaining a bunch of life on the backswing. There's really no reason for me to play out Foundry or anything like that. He's playing off the top of his deck. We are once again bashing. So hopefully we can hang in there. He's going to gain 6 life, but that'll put him at lethal unless he has a blocker or something like that. I think he's just playing to a Falcon Wrath Aristocrat. We have drawn pretty well, so the fact that we hit land there, not much I could do about that. Okay. So we will pair these puppies and go to combat. Combat. Hopefully we'll get in some damage. Once again, I think he's getting his free blocks on, but we've got our free attacks on. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. So he wants to block with everybody. Maybe he's got slip or something. Maybe he's going to try to gain 6 here. Okay, so he's going to gain 6. Goes up to 8. And we pass. So again, we're pretty much, you know, in the driver's seat, I would say. Barring something crazy off the top does not happen. We're just all sideways now. I mean, he could swing in, put us at 11, gain 4, and go up. But we'll see what happens. Sorry, he's playing a little bit slow, so it's making the commentating a little bit lackluster. Okay, so he does not do that. That's a good draw. That buffs all of my dudes. And now that gives me somewhat of an army in a can if neither one of us plays spells. Okay, blocks, blocks. Okay, he'll be gaining 4 here. He'll be left with, I believe, this guy. Unless he has like a tragic slip. Okay, he goes to 6. And we will pass the turn. So, when your deck's full of humans, it's kind of hard to not draw humans. Insight 101 with the Mtgnoob. Ooh, vampire. That's fine. It's either a Nighthawk or an Aristocrat, but at this point we just have all dudes sideways, smashing for a lot. Okay, oh, lingering souls. Okay, that's fine. That buys him time. Buys him a lot of time, actually. I mean, he's making it a game. He is making it a game. Okay, so he buys it back. He would have flipped my mare, but he didn't. Okay, yes we will. Haste it onto that guy. Make triggers happen. Make poor blocks happen. Etc. etc. Block. Block, 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 block. Buy yourself a turn. That's fine. I mean, you technically can leave like one guy alive. Like one spirit token. I don't know what his out is. Like, even with like Falcon Wrath Aristocrat off the top, hit me for 5. We just swing back and crush. Okay, so he goes to 2. He does leave a spirit back. Kind of like these little lantern spirits. Alright, well, he's got something. That's not going to be enough. That is not going to be enough. Buff our champion, and he's going to gain a bunch of life. Seems about right. So he blocks, 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 takes 7, gains 4, should be dead. Alright, well, I think we took this one down. If I know a thing or two about math, it's that 7 is more than 6. Alright, so we get the pack, get the win. Thanks for watching. I'll bring you another match. Please check out the mtgnoob.com.